Good morning, everybody. I finally charged my camera, so we're back on the camera. I'm gonna put my bed back together while I talk about, I washed my sheets today, but we're gonna talk about my day while I put my bed back together. So, what happened today? Well, as you probably figured out by now, Wednesdays are kind of my day off. Man, I look really short from over here. Wednesdays are kind of my day off, and something happened this morning that I finally reached my breaking point. Also, yes, I am throwing the sheets back that I just washed back on the floor so I can fix this sheet. Do you guys do that, or is that gross? But it's like I don't have anywhere else to put them, so they just kind of temporarily go on the floor while I make the rest of the bed. So, this morning, I was woken up at about 6 a.m., 6:30 a.m., because I couldn't breathe. This has been happening for the past couple nights, actually. It's been fairly common for me to just wake up not being able to breathe, but not because of any sort of like disease or anything like that. It's because my nose is so stuffy. And why is my nose stuffy? I think it's because of how messy the room is. Because I've been bouncing back and forth between here and work and school and MJ's place. Like, I've kind of neglected this space, and it's kind of acclimated a lot of dust, and it's been acclimating a lot of I should say acclimating, it's been accumulating a lot of nastiness. That nastiness has decided to take refuge in my nose. So this morning I decided, when I woke up at 6:30, I grabbed a roll of toilet paper and I put it right on my nightstand. I blew my nose like there's no tomorrow. My trash can is full of toilet paper. And I decided that today's the day I'm gonna take care of this. So what I did was, I woke up, I got kind of a slow start to the day, but when I eventually did wake up, I woke up and I took care of my laundry. And that was good, because I've been needing to do that. And the second thing I did was take care of my bedding. Because, you know, as dead things fall off of my body and float in the air, eventually it will land up on my bed sheets. And I'm sure that doesn't help to my stuffiness. I've also been, you know, stuffy and sneezing and the whole thing. So that has to be dust, is what I'm telling myself. So now, I have clean sheets, I have clean clothes. But why don't I have a clean room, you ask? Well, that's because right when I started my laundry, actually, my manager calls me and asks me to come into work. I really wanted to say no because I had things I wanted to do today besides the room, but then I looked at my bank account and I said, I'll be there in 30 minutes. Once I got there, that's kind of what I spent my time doing, was at work. And then when I got home at just about 8, 9 o'clock, I started putting my laundry away, like my clothes away. But these were still in the dryer, so I couldn't quite put them away just yet. This is upside down. I couldn't quite put these away just yet. Well, it took me a little longer than I wanted to put my clothes away, but once I was able to put them away, I went downstairs, had dinner, and now here I am putting my bed sheets back on. And I'm hoping that this is at least a good start to solving my nasal issues. Because waking up constantly to sneeze, to cough, to blow your nose, to sniffle, that's not very fun. Now, will this be enough for me to start feeling better? I don't know, but it's at least a start. Tomorrow, it's gonna probably be another day like this one, because I know for a fact I'm going into work in the morning. I actually have to be up fairly early tomorrow because we're having a visit at my job. And because we're having a visit, for some reason, I'm there for that. Usually I'm not there for visits, but I'm there for this visit. And I don't get off until about 4, and I go in at 11. So I'm not going to have a lot of time to come back here and work on the room. But after work, I may have the time to come over here and work on the room a little bit. So the whole plan for this whole thing is no more sniffles. That's the idea. Is that once I can dust up and finish cleaning and all that kind of stuff, my nose will just return to being a nose and not a bane in my existence. Because don't get me wrong, I have a pretty good relationship with my nose, but sometimes it goes rogue. And this is one of those times. Now, tomorrow, I actually was able to work on some stuff tonight. And I'm actually really excited about what I worked on tonight. And we'll talk about it tomorrow because I would love to dedicate a whole vlog to it. So we'll talk about it tomorrow. But just know that we hit a major milestone today. A personal milestone, at least for me. I didn't accomplish anything. It's just more of, it's a milestone for my sanity. But we'll talk about that tomorrow. Anyway, the bed's made, so I'm gonna get in it now. Because like I said, I gotta wake up early tomorrow. So, with that, thank you so much for watching. Let's meet back tomorrow for something different. Good night.